Join our family as we worship, have fun, and learn more about Jesus.
The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Nothing such thing there is no law. Galatians 5:22 and 23.
Fruit of the Spirit's not fruit of the Spirit's not if you wanna be it, might as well get it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Alright, Ben, you ready? Fruit of the Spirit's not fruit of the Spirit's not if you wanna be it, might as well get it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy,
because we love Jesus, what we do and say and think should show him that we love him. We need to be careful to obey the things that he's told us to do. This next song talks about all of those things, and it's called, "Oh, Be Careful, Little Eyes." Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. For the Father up above is looking down in love. Oh, be careful, little eyes, what you see. Oh, be careful, little ears, what you hear. Oh, be careful, little ears, what you hear. For the Father up above is looking down in love. Oh, be careful, little ears, what you hear. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. For the Father up above is looking down in love. Oh, be careful, little mouth, what you say. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. For the Father up above is looking down in love. Oh, be careful, little hands, what you do. Oh, be careful, little mind, what you think. Oh, be careful, little mind, what you think. For the Father up above is looking down in love. Oh, be careful, little mind, what you think.
Hey City Church kids, I'm so glad you're joining us this morning. We have been talking about Amos. He was a prophet who earned a living as a shepherd and farmer. He was sent by God to deliver a message to his people, the Israelites, the same people he brought out of Egypt and out of the land of slavery. They were experiencing a time of great wealth and power. Many had more than they needed and were not treating those that were weak or poor very well. Amos tells them that they will be punished for their greediness. They were not loving God or keeping his commands. How many of you have played the piñata game? When we have done this, each child gets a bag, and once the candy falls out, everyone rushes to fill their bag. I often have to remind my children to not take more than their fair share, and to also be mindful of younger ones who may not get any. It's better for them to share a little with those who didn't get any than to end up with the most or more than they could possibly eat. Jesus has something to say about greed. I'm going to read the parable of the rich fool in Luke chapter 12, verses 13 through 21, which is in the New Testament. This is a story being told by Jesus. Someone in the crowd said to him, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the inheritance with me." Jesus replied, "Man, who appointed me a judge or an arbiter between you?" Then he said to them, "Watch out, be on guard against all kinds of greed. A man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions." And he told them this parable. The ground of a certain rich man produced a good crop. He thought to himself, "What shall I do? I have no place to store my crops." Then he said, "This is what I'll do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store all my grain and my goods. And I'll say to myself, you have plenty of good things laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry." But God said to him, "You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself?" And this is how it'll be with anyone who stores up things for himself, but is not rich towards God. It's okay to have nice things. It shouldn't be what is most important to you. The Bible tells us to not store up earthly treasures like money and things. Rather, you should store up treasures in heaven. If we have more than we need and we see someone in need, God wants us to share. We also shouldn't constantly want what others have, but should be thankful for what God has provided us with. We must remember to love God and love others. Make sure you grab your sermon notes as we get ready to hear Pastor Ryan's message today. Join our family as we sing one more song.
That you, being rooted and grounded in love, may have strength to comprehend with all the saints what is the breadth and length and height and depth,